Alright, I think it's like a record setup time. I got home like 5 minutes ago. But I still had 6. Proof. Wait, okay, I think I'm all set up. Alright, yes, we're running good. Okay. Okay. It began, yes. Things are still loading, though. Yeah, the only thing I have problem with the Steam notification is that it's automatic. I could just do it manually, but right, it's automatic because I set up the events. So, like, if I don't, if I'm not ready, it says the stream starts and I haven't actually started yet. So, like this case where I'm still waiting for this to load. Hello, hello. How many people in that group now? I thought it was almost 100. Trine 3? 95! Almost. Is that Trine 3? I think it's one of those games where I own the majority. What's that? That looks retarded. Okay. Right, I don't know, it's not there anymore. Whatever. Hello. Hello, everybody. What is taking this so long? I haven't done anything on this because I ended up, Saturday when I had time, I ended up wanting to make a picture, so I made that Luna picture, and then I did the time lapse. It took me longer to make the time lapse than it did to make the picture. Editing sucks on those things. I guess I'm happy? I'm not sure. Come on. Wait, did I switch this from... I don't think it was running in 4K. No, it's not. No, I was working in it yesterday with other stuff. Come on. Oh, is it really? Although it shouldn't affect SFM though. I started running into issues with memory on SFM. I had to actually remove some games, which I hope it didn't have an effect on this. I had to actually remove them from being mounted because I ran out of space to hold them. So let me double check that that's not going to be an issue. Okay, I didn't use any models from that. I just removed Blade Symphony. I didn't think I was using anything from it, and I don't think I am. So I think that's Counter-Strike. So yeah, I haven't really done much on here. What part was I working on? Friday feels like so long ago. It wasn't that part. Oh no, I finished a part. Wait, does this still show my way too? Oh, never mind. Okay. I was working on this part. No, I was working on this part. That's what I was doing. Hello. Steam is called Steam because it's made by Valve, so it's supposed to be that it is Valve and Steam, and they're kind of related, I guess. And then also having it called the Cloud, the Steam Cloud, is kind of funny. Yeah, okay, yeah, going to a smooth stop after a run is difficult. I usually have to try to blend it with like a walk that's in about the same positioning, and then blend that walk to a stop. If possible, the best thing to do when trying to stick a pony stop is don't show their legs hitting the ground. Like, do a shot based on like this position, about a mid shot, because then even as long as you make the legs kind of look like they could stop, it doesn't matter what they're doing to the ground. I mean, there's even parts here where, I think it's where she's, yeah, right here. I believe she's actually sliding. Yeah, I mean, she's moving faster than she's supposed to, but it doesn't matter because based on the camera movements, you don't even know that she's moving too fast. So having these mid shots and especially come on, just a headshot. There's so little you have to do. So much easier. But it's just to stop from a run cycle. It is not easy. I tried doing it with one thing. Like where it would be like a skid to a stop, and it ends up being, it's a lot of work. It would be easier to almost just animate the run so that you could just fully make them come to a stop based on what you animated, but it's a lot of work too. Is there anything else? Oh, okay. The epic plushie battle. That was a funny time. Okay, I think these were made to be smoothly transitioned. Yeah. Yes, Final Question is awesome. Well, okay, that epic plushie battle, do know that I was the one on the camera. When I was recording, none of that was me otherwise. I was playing Shipfic, and I was trying to make it look like I wasn't paying attention. So everything that happened there was, for the most part, they didn't even know I was recording them. Taco Bell ad. It is Taco Tuesday. Still don't like that head movement here. Right at the top here. I'm just going to round this a bit and see if that helps, but I don't think it's going to. Not really. It didn't actually do anything. Nah, let's keep it. Giggity goo. Like I've said in the stream before, if you want to use ad block here, that's wonderful. I'm not going to endorse it though, because technically you're getting this for free, streaming stuff for free because of it. So I'm not going to say, yeah, do it, because otherwise then things like this aren't free. Okay, I don't need audio. Okay, her eyes open, but her pupils do go with it. But the pupils don't really move here. Whatever, I'm just going to do it for the whole eye. Now, the way I see it is, if the people want to spend money to get no ads, that's wonderful. But if you can't expect some things to be free, so I think the ads work well as allowing free things to be free at an inconvenience. Because it's not like hosting this stuff is free to the to Twitch or anything. So. eyes look... Do I have an eye light here? No, but they seem light, but they seem just too brown. I just think that any light I throw in there that's going to be an eye light would be a bit... would make the eyes too bright. Actually, you know what? That's not too bad then. Because this actually still makes them white. It's just, I think that without it, they just look too brown. Like, I shouldn't be that brown. No matter how much light's hitting them. You're supposed to be wet. So I'm just going to add just a little bit just to remove that little bit of brown. Copy it to the other shots, too. Oh yeah, party. Yeah, I think this works well because it has us a little bit of a dark back here, but otherwise the rest of it's pretty well lit. So I'm going to keep it like that. Keep forgetting about eye lights. I love you too. Yes, I trace 3D ponies. Sorry. Let's see 1 second. I don't really know if I have to do that much in this shot. I think the only thing I really have to do is the ears here, because she's falling. that is one face to remember. I hate this goddamn video. And see, a lot of that too, when it comes to 2D art, if you say that you copied or I guess the term in here copied isn't good, but if you traced or took the idea from somebody else directly like that, it's a bad thing. In 3D stuff, there's so many resources that are available that other people made that are freely available. It's like a lot of people. It's sometimes similar things are almost encouraged, and it's a weird difference. Trying to see if that ear works the way it's moving. I don't think so. I think I want to speed this up a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. You know, to me, actually, Monday is still my least favorite day of the week. It's not as much just because first day of the week, but because I have a lot of stupid stuff to do on Mondays at work. it's to me a lot. The rest of the week goes a lot easier after that. Fridays are pathetic at work compared to the rest of the week, and it's just nice that it's also on Fridays. She like slides a little bit forward here. And it seems like it's pelvis. Like everything slides forward just a little bit. Okay, now it's okay. She still moves a little bit, but not as bad. Her leg does too. Yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing this one too. The problem with large projects is it makes me want to... I keep running into a point where I'm like, I just want to get this one done so I can work on other stuff. Like even, yesterday? What did I do? Yesterday was Monday, right? Oh my god, I can't remember what day of the week it is. Oh, I did something else yesterday. No, like I ended up making a proof of concept thing in here because I was curious. I can actually open it up. I was trying to determine how well the lip syncing on the Luna model worked because I felt that the mouth moved a little weird, and I didn't know how well it would work for detailed singing because to me, singing is almost requires a different type of lip syncing. So I did that, and actually I found it works out pretty damn well. So, no, like trust me, there's a lot of projects I will work on, and I keep changing it and working on other ones. Because like I did that song at the beginning here, the one that I did for the end of the Luna video, I liked enough to where I wanted to try to actually do something with it. So I just made this stupid little thing to test out lip syncing. Where's the volume? Oh, this is okay. But it's really short.
Remember when you said together till the end?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I just wanted to see how well the lip syncing actually worked on Luna. So, and actually, it turned. I was expecting it to be a horrid experience, and it actually was like really easy. So, but I really liked that song, and it felt like it fit Luna very well. So I was thinking of doing something with it. So it actually felt like doing lip syncing. If you want to actually do lip syncing, spend the time doing it because it's, oh my god, I get so bored of that so quick. So that's all that is just her doing that quick little sing thing.
Remember when you said together till the end.
So yay! But I want to actually try to do more of that because this song is. After I found that song, I'm like, oh my god, that's perfect for Luna. Because even like the part where. Where is it? I think it's right here. It just sounds so much like a Luna song. Where's the one part though?
Now I am reborn.
I mean that just to me sounds like a Nightmare Moon part.
Now I am reborn.
It was just so fitting. So yeah, I want to do something with that. That song name, I actually just played it at the beginning of the stream here. It's I can't even Brighton Unbroken. I ran across it because I've been looking into a lot of more vocal orchestral music lately. That's why like the top of my list here is just a bunch of vocal ones. But it's I just think it's such a beautiful song. So I was gonna do something with Luna. Plus, there was this map. me open it here. It's a really cool map. Just gonna open up a new one. This map is, to me, one of the coolest maps available. I'll show you why. The fact that you can reflect the ground and it looks like water, so it'd be a cool scene. You can have her. Where's the moon? I think that's pretty cool. Obviously, there's some sites. No, actually, is that a? That's part of the skybox. So actually, that skybox can be easily replaced. But I just thought it was cool. But it's in the workshop. Just search mirror or something. There's also models you can get for mirrors, but you have to use it in Warhammer, in Hammer to make it work, because it has to be part of the map to allow that. But anyways, yes, that's that. Back to the other video. I'll see if I can pop it up here. Come on, no image available. How am I supposed to know what game it is then? No, I'm still working on that one. Mirror maps, this one. But like I said, there's another one where it allows you to do textures with such, but do know that you have to know how to use Hammer to do it. But you can do any background with it. Like there's a reflection showing with a flat ground. The other ones have the wobbly. I still like the night one. Let me copy the URL here. Oh, you found it? Is that the same one I had? Yes, it is. Okay. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. It comes with three different versions: day, night, and green screen. Oh god damn it! It's gonna destroy the pillars, isn't it? Yep, we got glowy pillars now. If you're the one that asked about the Pointeville map, I haven't responded to you yet because there is you gotta dig for it. Let me check. There was I thought a link in the SFM Ponies group. Was it a discussion post? New pony release higher. Is this one it? Or is this the... Yes, it's this one. I think that's the one you're looking for. I'm not logged in? What? Hold on. Wait, it made me change my password before. God damn. Can't remember what my password is. Alright, I figured it out. It did wipe chat though, so I don't know what you guys just said. So okay, there. I don't know if you guys posted that already. I'm posting it again. No, this video is still being worked on. What the hell? Clear fuck, go away. It's working its way there. All the green is completely done stuff, so it's getting there slowly. I'm right now just trying to get the parts done that are pretty easy. Like this is going to be a complicated shot, so I haven't done that one yet. I got to figure out how I want them to go kablooey. I need to figure out Actually, I have an idea on how to make them go kablooey. There's a particle effect available that I found and works well. Oh, that's models. Okay, I gotta figure out how big this save file is. It's getting it's a little bit excessive. 110 megabytes, 120 megabytes. It's wonderful. Yeah, I think I gotta start splitting this up. That's bigger than the Fallout one was. Which one is that one you're linking? Okay, yeah, that very, very detailed one, the Ponyville 2014. This is a pretty nice map. I like that it's more detail. It's just that it's not as iconic of a look for the show, but it is pretty nice. I did find a couple problems with it, because I am using it for something, but that I can't show. But it is pretty nice in general. Let's use your mod. Who is it that I did this with? Let me check if it's Radiant. Not Prototype. Why did I click? Oh, that's not it. Oh, I think that's the, Actually, I don't know if that's the shockwave I used, but it would have worked better. It's kind of neat. I swear it was under... Is it Hunter? Bounty Hunter. Somebody had like a pinpoint of light that was just awesome. Like, it could be used for so many things. I need to start writing these down. I keep going, this is an awesome particle. And then I just completely just skip over it. I wrote down one, and that was inside the Bounty Hunter here. He had a particle effect that was for a smoke. And I'd use that for the clouds on the one with Luna. Oh, these are some of the particles I like, though, in this Radiant one. I mean... They're so pretty, except for the leaves. No, that's too fast. Where are you? That's kind of neat, too. It looks... Hey, listen! I might need to go on another adventure to find these. Ah, I know I found it. Is it that... Is it Keeper of the Light? Yeah, I think it was him. I think it was them. He keeps the light, so it makes sense. This is looking familiar. There it is. Okay, perfect. That one right there. Because I like how it's, I don't really need to have it be like the... Actually, you know, those balls coming in could be kind of nice. And they are three-dimensional when they come in, too. Awesome. So I'm going to do... Keeper Light, Illuminate Character... Illuminate... Oh, Illuminate Charge. Keeper Light, Illuminate Charge. Let me click. I think it's doing its pause thing. Okay, yeah, it's doing that. I went and verified SFM to see what files were bad. I had 79 that had to be reacquired. I still think that I have to start doing a clean out because I've gotten to the point where it is snowing outside. Why is it snowing? Anyways, where I'm at SFM slowing down, not as much for the save file, just in general. I'm having problems with it, so I'm just afraid to do that when I got stuff started. Where and how did I get so good at making butter? Practice. Well, here, I'll show you exactly how. Profile. Right here. The complete lack of a life. That's how. No, it's time, patience, and luck. I really don't know how either. I never expected myself to like get into it at all, now, and I still don't know how I do it sometimes. So I just do it. But it's keep challenging yourself, have patience, and I forgot what I was looking for. And never let anybody tell you that you're not good at what you do. Eliminate charge, that was it. I'm going to say this at 2:32. It also helped that I came into SFM knowing already how to do some model conversions, because this is a website I used to run for a website or a video game, and I had originally converted all these models over to SFM. So like, what was this one? No jacket. I probably called them by the names. Yeah, so like I converted all these models into SFM. It's from an MMO I used to play. So, and I went and made custom collision models for them and everything. So, except for this is what they didn't have scaling then, so I had two different sizes for them. But so I learned a lot trying to convert all these models, get everything to work, so that they were portable. I think that's actually an A gear. I should put that one in there, because that's the A gears are stupid. What's a really cool looking one? Oh, where's a Bippin? I want to put a Bippin. Yeah, Bippin. These things were fucking annoying in the game, but by doing this, I learned how to add bones to models, so that's why I got. Though it wasn't really weighted well, it didn't help that the game was freaking old as hell, or bad engine. So. But. Oh, I did weight them. So. So yeah, those are. I spent a lot of time porting those, months. Learned how to do it, learned how to do textures, all that. That is information that came in handy. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that I made here will become available afterwards. So, like the windows, I probably will. The ground base thing will. Aggie made that. Bearded Doom guy made the windows. The map I want to. Oh, the door probably will too. I have to check with Gun Griffin because he's the one that made it. I have to. The map, I'm not sure how to distribute, because as of right now, the map looks like this without the windows, and if you go outside, I mean, it just looks horrible outside, because it's only made for my purposes, not anybody else's, so I'm just kind of limited on its own use. I mean, these pillars here don't even have anything at the top of it, but I've just ran into not caring. There's nothing back here. There's technically no door here. And this is just a hole in the wall. So there's all the rest of this out here, other than flower pots, is all part of the map. So out here it's kind of boring and whatever. So yeah, I can make the map a public, but it's like there's so much TLC that needs to be done. It looks horrible from outside. But if somebody, I might just make the source files available and say, if you want to frick that, you can. I got rid of the Bippin, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I was doing that particle here. The stone statue outside is the same as the stone statue in here. They're actually the dummy models, and they're in the SFM Ponies group in DeviantArt. Somebody made they're like mannequins, and you can just have a preset color, and they kind of are a matte look. And I just had a preset to this color, and then I did an overlay with the actual normal 3D models. Here we go. Where's Rainbow Dash? There we go. So you could I hid every texture you can't hide eyes. So that this is her actual model back here, and so that her actual mane and tail were there, and then otherwise, without them, without the hair, they just looked like ponies. The hair is what gave them the personality. So, and then the pedestal below, but that's all it was. Yeah, I color code based on how far in progress I am. So green is stuff that's well, I guess better said the other way. Blue is stuff that I haven't yet started or is still have the initial parts done. Red is stuff that I've kind of figured out the camera work for, but aren't animated yet. So that's why early on here, if you look, like this shot could almost just be considered almost green because technically there's nothing to animate. Positioning is still being changed. Like here, they're just walking forward and are way too happy in doing so. It's just me figuring out the camera. Here it's just them walking forward again. Ignore the bright poles, it's a glitch. But then yellow is stuff that has been animated but not cleaned up yet. So that's what a lot of this is. So most of the animation is done. Turn down a bit. So yeah, so this like this part's animated, but her hair's still kind of excessively bouncy and not cleaned up yet. You'll see Fluttershy's mane probably is going to go flipping, yeah. So that's not done. Green is the stuff that I've locked. Everything is considered to be 100% done. So all the mane, that's why like here you can see her tail's actually animated to move, but in this shot, her tail's just flat and not moving. So green means if once all this is green, it means I'm done. Though technically I still got a bunch before this I got to do for it, but I want to have all this done for BronyCon. Okay, I was doing this bit. Okay, so I need this to go at 230.2. What light is this? Different shot. Okay, don't care. The hallway windows are a part of the map, yes. They're set to... I don't know if I set them to self-illuminate or not. But yeah, they are part of the map. I haven't actually separated those. Oh, to lock the camera movement? In this case, I didn't do it in this part, but like... all it is like you would lock anything. Slow down a pony model. Put in wrapper pinky. Work it. So camera. So I'm gonna just take this camera, basically just, I'm gonna move her, I'm gonna lock it to her pelvis because that was technically the better one to block to. So I'm just gonna lock it to it, bam. So now if I move Pinky, though I don't think you can do it if you're as the camera. Oh yeah, you gotta be a little careful though. You can actually like drive yourself around with it. It's locked to it, but now say we'll have Pinky. Why is my phone's audio on? Hold on. You're supposed to be vibrating. There we go. Okay. That was just an email. That's fine. I like annoying sounds on my phone. Alright, so we have Pinky. And she's doing happy walk. So you see the camera. Camera's actually locked to her pelvis, I forgot. So that's why you can see that the camera is shaking. So I don't want her to do that. So I'm going to instead lock that to her. Do it from here because that should put a base. Yeah. So I say playhead to wipe it. And then I'm going to go back to the root and drop that on there instead. Okay. So now my camera is locked to Pinky doing her happy walk. But now, technically, when you lock something to something else, all of its... If you look at the transform here, its position... Well, no, wait, not its position. Oh, yeah, its position... Oh. Yeah, it's all of its values are based on a 0 from Pinky's position then. So you should be able to just rotate things around here because you can see like right now the bar is just perfectly flat. So I should be able to like say I'm gonna move the pivot point into Pinky, and then from out here make it global so it's flat to the ground. Oh, yep. And then I'm gonna pick some just random points of time. This and voila, spin it around Pinky. And now it's actually spinning around her while still moving forward. Those pants do not like the happy walk. She's losing her pants. So, so that's all that is. And it should still be a smooth spin as long as it's still locked. It's unlocking it can get messy looking, and modifications can start being very difficult to do. Oh, that's a clear camera. So yeah, that's all it is. Delete. The free money thing actually, Phyrexis did he did a thing, but it was because we were playing TF2 and somebody in the game, I can't remember who it was playing songs over their mic and then like having the medic yell free money because you get it keybound to scream free money with the song, and it was hilarious. So he went and made a small little flash animation from it, and I put that on my phone like that, and I keep forgetting it's there. Okay, I was doing the glow thingy, so this should be... Okay, I wonder if I should... I almost want to have them go kablooey, but I want to use that as a build-up to it. So I wonder if I should do this instead. Isn't Galacon in... She's losing her pants. That is 2015, too. Galacon I thought is in Europe, isn't it? I can't remember. I'm not exactly privy on that stuff. There's a lot of cons. I am currently planning on going to 4 this year. Not just planning, I am going to 4 this year. I'm going to Everfree in a month, MLP MSP 2 weeks after that, BronyCon in August, and Ciderfest in November. Those are the 4 I'm going to. Yeah, I'm not going. Overseas is a little bit tough for me. That would be. It would cost as much as everything, and I don't know anybody, or don't know as many people over there. In regards, it would be a very expensive trip. I could go to multiple cons for the cost of one trip. Oh my god. There's a lot to do with that particle. It's actually got 2 pieces. Okay, so this is the charging. And that's fine. So I don't want to do anything with the charge. So this is cast. Cast sucks. You're not doing it right. It's not even showing it. How do you make a particle that you can't see? Oh, it's deferred light. Oh, okay, that was why. I know, deferred light's really weird. I can't even preview it? Well, no more that it's not even going to show the light. It's kind of. I think when rendering it probably works better. Well, I'll keep that for now, but it is worrying me a bit. Well, I need to make sure. I have to have the models that are actually back here hidden. They have to be blown out by light. So I want to do something that will hide them in that regard. I'm just trying to figure out what. Originally, the windows are going to be, but for how they're positioned right now, that's not exactly possible. So I need to try to figure out a alternative in some way. Actually, they're not even centered right now. Technically, I could move the camera a little bit to the side, but it's close. No, actually, it's not animated. There. That's centered. Enough, anyway. I'm just looking at the edges here. Because I like having the light go boomy thing, but I'm going to try this. Did it just get rid of all of it then? What's the start time? 2:24. Apparently I need to charge or something. Or is it the collection of all the particles in the center point that does that? No, because it didn't show it. It doesn't. At least not incredibly well. Yeah, that would take a long time to play with that particle. I'm gonna keep it there, but well, for one, I'm not gonna work on this shot right now. That's a lot of boring stuff. No, those shots are meant to be excessively complicated, but also then animating is going to be a bitch because of it. These shots, I delete everything that's not in the shots. That's why like the frame rate here is sitting at 30 something instead of like the much lower numbers from those complicated shots. No, I don't like it being sadder. So these shots are going to suck because her eyes being as close as they are going to have to second render this. You all are all stalkers. Okay. So the both shots look similar. Still don't like how the background changes so drastically between the two. Like from here she's behind this window, but then here she's behind, like further back from the window. I don't think I can do much about that. Okay, so I need to make her hair. See if I can get her hair positioned in such a way to... It doesn't have to look right from any angle but but one. Next gaming stream? I don't know. I kind of do them impromptu. I haven't really had any games I'm playing though. And like this week, tomorrow I'm going to dinner with my dad and my sister, and then Thursday I can't remember what I'm doing. Thursday I have an interview thing I gotta go to, but that's later in the day. But I still don't like planning too much earlier on. Friday streams. Saturday I got 2 things going on. Sunday I got. What the hell was I doing Sunday? I was doing something Sunday. I'm busy. Okay, I think tail-wise, I'm going to do a little bit with the tail here, but really it's not going to matter too much because you can't see it. I just want to make sure the tail looks like it's at least going somewhere backwards like this. Okay. I mean, she doesn't have wings to animate. That makes that a little easier. First thing I want to do is I want to grab the jiggles from this one, copy over just the ends of them so that I know the hair is in the same positions. Okay. Don't actually want to keep them though. Otherwise I'm maintaining a lot of save stuff I don't need to. I can't live stream anybody going anywhere because the bandwidth would suck. If I could do that, I would have I'd live stream panels and stuff, but I can't do that. The GeoEsper maps are really good, but you have to find the fixed versions because a lot of them are very broken if you just try to play with them directly. Unless they fixed it. Okay, so her head goes up. So I'm going to have her head, or the hair, kind of reflect that. I don't want to be in the camera. I want to be able to make sure this looks right without camera movement. This is so... Jiggles can be so stupid. I don't know how it thought to jump up that high. I can't remember the order. I got one Thursday and one... It's not for work, it's for fandom. I have one Thursday and one Sunday. 20 tonight is Thursday, and was it the Bronyville podcast is on... Oh, it's actually Saturday. Oh yeah, maybe I said Saturday. I don't know. I got the 2 of those. Well, she just kind of like suddenly just plops over. She don't give a shit. At this point, she is dead. hair I need to make. That face is precious. I don't want it. What is she doing? That's like, I haven't ate for 4 days and somebody just pulled out like a big juicy cheeseburger. Alright, now with that. Her hair needs to go. First, she pulls back a little this way. And this, I need to have it actually lock in the position going this way. Can I let it clip? Yes, I can. Yes, you're still leader. You were leader of Steam chat until otherwise said. But you're the first person that was in there, so it's like planting a flag. I can make it. I haven't done it yet because I've been busy. Her hair jumps a little bit right here. Right there. Stop it, hair. I didn't betray anything. How many people are in chat right now? Four? Yeah, and one of them is leader. Listen to your leader. No, I'm not going to do chat wars again. That was a one-time thing. If I do it every time, it just becomes, it's not as cool. It's funny because it was a thing that happened once. If it happens all the time, it's not going to be as awesome. The same reason I've had a lot of people before, they're like, why don't you make more of this? I'm like, well, because if I do, it becomes a thing and it's not as funny. But if I keep trying to do things, I think that's better. So that's why you don't see me copy or remake something very much, or not as much remake, but take the most of the assets from something and just make something else from it. I think that should work. I think right here, though, this hair needs to pull out just a little bit. Sure. I'm just going to retime the hair too a little bit. I am really good at making poop faces. Pip still wins for poop face. Okay. There's really not much more I can do in this shot, so I'm going to say this one's done. Is there anything I can do to make this impact? Okay, and so you know, when these go green, I am removing the text in the back, because I don't want to, well, I don't think I'll forget. It's not like I'm going to upload and go, oh crap, that giant dead is in the background. But I do want to get rid of them so that I know exactly what I have. Master of poop faces. You know what? Hold on. I'm putting that on my Twitter. Because I think I have coffee enthusiasts. Yes. How do I change this? There we go. Brownie. Can I put another one? There we go. Master of poop faces. Okay. We have master of poop faces now. Thank you. Yes, 4,018 hours of making poop faces. There's nothing better in life. Why would you do anything else? Oh, I think I still even have, I think I tried finding it though, and it wasn't. I didn't find it. But I know I saved it separately because I went and copied it to something. I really need to go through and rename these. Some of them are just stupid. Like, this is a save file that somebody gave me. It's not even naughty. It's just the most random crap collected into one file. What did I call it? What the hell? Where are those? Oh, I know what Rainbow Fall is. Okay, never mind. Like, Rarity Elegant? What the hell is that? I am horrible at naming things. The Walk and Walk. Oh, that was somebody else's name. Super Farts. There it is. Okay. Oh, actually, this is where I copied it, and she just keeps farting. I forgot about that. Okay, actually, you know what? I didn't do that on one of these streams. I did this on one of my other ones. That's way too fast, though. Wow, even when I slow it down, it's super fast. Yes, that is a poop face. Where'd you go? Yes. We'll get rid of Twilight. That was a very weird stream I did that on. Taco Bell is dog food. Yes. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so she impacts, but her mouth actually... I'm going to have it open slightly until she hits, and then it will close. So, mouth open. And that'll include less pucker. A little bit more O. want to have it completely closed. Drop the O. But then I want to have it when she impacts, that it does more in there. Okay, this is not timed though. Well, once you've taken a big enough poop, you need to take a nap. So she just goes, nap time. I still think that maybe her head should be bent up further. Up so here. Bad neck. I think I bent it the wrong way there. Yes, head bounce. It needs to react to hitting the ground. It's not just slam, hit the ground to stop. Trying to just clean this up a little bit. I think I'm just doing more harm than good. Let's get rid of all that. I'm sorry, but the word poop is funny. I think the back legs need a little more love here. I'm just seeing if some of these movements work by jamming the bones up instead. Then it's a single movement I can undo. Well, yeah, the tail's not done yet. The tail's are always one of the last things I do, because since it's going to be reacting to impacts with the actual body, I want to if I can make all the legs and the body work right, I can then work the tail around it. So the tail itself will actually be on top of the legs for the most part. That's why it's set here to be on top. Okay, I'm gonna lock like one here. Yeah. No, the coffee mug is just because I like coffee, and I needed a cutie mark, and Stan gave me the idea by putting the SFM symbol on a coffee cup, and I was like, that looks okay. Originally, I was trying to go into detail, trying to figure out what's my talent, but then I was like, all that really matters is what my talent is compared to the community, not to myself. So that's why I just said screw this and went with that instead of going into detail with it. I think I have the chest actually right here actually animated to go down as well. Actually, no, I don't. I only have to lock chest 2. So from here to here, I want to have this go up a bit. I'm going to keep it up all the way. Can't see it from here anyway. Oh, that's... Oh, I got it just a little bit messy. Yeah, I need to keep chest 2 locked. I need to turn pelvis up. And take chest 1 turn down. No, that's not going to work like that. That's not what I wanted to do there. This and this. And I'll do pelvis position and moved in. I think this works, but I have to remove some of that, or the chest did go down a bit too much, so. Okay, so dead horse is dead. Camera kind of just hits a point where it just starts moving completely differently. Right here. Then what did I do? What is it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that. I love that video. We're gonna. No, well, actually, that's kind of not appropriate for me to play on this stream, but I think it's too funny not to like. Yes. That is an amazing video. It's the face that makes it amazing. I think I want to copy the... No, I don't need to copy in there. Okay, now I need to make sure that she still seems alive, so, and usually that involves breathing, so I'm gonna just choose some random time here. I'm gonna say from when she hits, she stops here, so I'm gonna have her from what I can tell here, having this turned up, this turned down works well for that. God damn it, this is gonna be harder to do. Pelvis up. Just down. Wait, I can't do it that way, I gotta do it like this. Okay, like that. And now, just down. There. Yay. Why is that leg locked? Oh, please. I locked the wrong leg. The other thing is to till one. Technically, can't move here, so it's gonna have to take this position and go in. Unlock it because I need to be able to modify it later. Okay, so she's breathing, but she's not breathing. I still need to make sure that her chest 2 moves correctly, so I'm going to take her neck lock. Thighs don't matter as much right now, and shoulders locked. And these bookmarks right now tell me about where everything is moving. So I'll do it like this. And I need to make sure her chest is working, so when she breathes in, should have the chest go out a bit. Oh, that's your neck. Okay, so now she's breathing there. Her legs need to react a little bit. I keep everything locked like this because it makes... If I try to keep everything, like, moving with it, it would be a lot of fixing up motion that I don't want to have added later. So, like, here for the shoulder then, I'm just going to lock the hand. And I'm just going to turn the shoulders up a little bit here. More like that. And this is just reflecting then that when her chest lifts up, the shoulder goes with it. So okay, the shoulder go up a little bit more. Put it about there. I probably should do the... Hold on a little bit. This thigh. What is it locked to? Nothing. I'm gonna try just locking these one. Oh, I don't need to do this leg. Just this one. Maybe if I just lock that one, maybe it'll work a little better. I think that should work. I'm delaying it a little bit too, because it looks fleshier that way. Okay, so I'm just going to do the motion here and then drag it back out again to about there. Okay, so that's what she's looking like so far with breathing. And normally, I mean, you could put all that detail into breathing for their walking or whatever, but you're not going to notice it because of all the other movement. So, but here she's just laying still. So unless I want to have her just look like a dead pony, that's I got to do something. So, hence, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider like. No, I don't think Weird Al's a brony. I just think he's one that he doesn't mind the fandom. To me, a brony is somebody that's directly involved with it, not just likes the show. Okay. I don't know if I want to have her head move with the breathing. I think a little, just a teeny bit. So I'm just going to have the head. Okay, so when she goes to breathe in, it's technically pushing her that way. Yeah, that would work. Okay. Now to make her mouth match. Okay, I'm just gonna do these motions first. Just that open. Actually, not. I can just grab it from here. Why can't I round this? I can't do it with the end selected. I just don't want to move that, the mouth moving so much. Okay. Because, I mean, the mouse should react, but not too much. And if anything, I'm going to have it so the mouth is closed a bit more teeth. That works. Just drop the grin, open the mouth a little bit to compensate. That works. No, I can't really do that with the eyes because if you open up even just a teeny bit, you see the iris and or pupil, whatever the hell the thing is. Well, I guess it's the same thing. So I don't want to have that. I want to have it be because she's supposed to open her eyes at this part. So, do I have an eye light there? I do not. Why do I not put one of those? Yeah, go away, Dad. Yeah, she is clipping here, but she's supposed to be impacted with the floor. There's really no choice in regards. No, actually, I don't need an eye light here. Because otherwise it'd really blow out this part of her eye. If it depends on the angle, yes, she switches sides to a degree. She's over on the left side here. Yes. Then she's on... Oh. Oh, that was a Blade Symphony model. I guess I can't have that anymore. Okay. Found one I can't use. She doesn't really switch... Well, she technically switches sides in this shot. But from that angle... the reason I did it was because I needed to make sure Pinky could get through. Even though she jumps to the other side here, it's not something to really worry about by way of how it looks. It's making sure everybody's within the decently similar. It can't put Pinky further in because then she had to be in front of Applejack, and I want to make sure that she comes out and suddenly pounces into shot like that. But I do imply that Rainbow was on that side or moved to that side here. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think anybody's going to really notice. I don't want her to look like she's in pain, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense here. I just want her to make her look worn out. That's it. So I might add eyebrow stuff later, but as eyebrows I'm doing completely at the end, like if I have time, because they do take a while to do. Like even here, but for how her mane looks there to this shot, does not look like the same position. So I technically am gonna have to move the mane to here. I don't know if I can get it that low. Yeah, kind of like that, to just help maintain continuity. And once I actually can modify the jiggles, I'll turn them up here so that they can look. It looks a little better. I just want to get the majority of the main motion down that I planned for the other one. Well, like the entire video. Luna's Banishment almost. There was some of the initial stuff, but I completely redid it when I started doing it a second time. And the only thing is not in there is the very, very last scenes, because I did that as a rush before the con. The majority of the Fallout video is streamed, but I haven't got all of them processed yet and uploaded. The only one I can think of that is fully recorded is... find it. Got it. This one on 418. This is one is about some part way through I started doing the making of that dragon video. The only thing that was already made was the base position of all the models. Otherwise, the entire thing was actually done on stream here. I did a time lapse of it, but you can actually watch in real time. It's the 418 one, so. That's the only way I can think of where the entire recording is something like that. I do have like some super long live stream. Where is that one? Yeah, this one I think was of Destiny. It was a 12-hour recording. I forgot to stop. So from 9:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. But other than that, yeah, that's about the only one I can think of. So I need to get this tail to animate right. So for one, I need to put it in some base position. So I'm gonna move it to like this. Say like that. That's a good base. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, it's not. I need to have this tail and stuff be down more because they're supposed to pull up from going backwards. So I'm gonna see it from there to there until this impacts. Tail 2's here. A little harder than I thought. It's just such a short period of time to work in. I have the other shot melded in, which doesn't help. Wait, I don't like. Why is it bent that way? That would probably help. So I'm actually going to bend this down and this up. Okay, then take this tail 1. Maybe tail 3 should be down in here. I didn't remove it, I hit it. Though they will be deleted at some point. For at least I will delete them at the point of render, even if it's just temporarily. There's actually a comic that just came out a little bit ago related to that. She's like, I'm out of quills. I'm like, why don't you use one of your feathers? She goes, I can make my own quills. It's hard to see if the tail's actually moving the way I want it to correctly with the freaking jiggles not working right. I got work in progress. What? What was that song? Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. think that might be good for the tail. Until I do the jiggles anyway. Which I think it might be. Oh no, I gotta do the ears, but technically that can. I'm gonna do the hair a little bit more, so I'm gonna just lock that. Unlock. I just want to get sure before I do any of that everything that can be unlocked is unlocked. There we go. Many messages. Oh, I'll do that later. Stop. I just saved. Why are you auto-saving? Yes, that's one thing I thought would be funny as a follow-up comment, because she just got bare wings. Because forever quills. Alright. So her tail here, I feel shouldn't bounce like it does. It is like a little... Well, if I keep the tail moving, though, too much, it's going to distract from her. I don't want them looking at the tail. Right now, it looks weird because you're staring at it. But I don't want the focus to be her tail. I want it to bounce, stop, when her body stops, and then be done. So that's why it's not going to move at all after that. At least now it's not clipping her legs. And technically, the tail should probably be further back there for how she fell, like the after leg. But I didn't like how that looked, so that's why I want to do it like this. Oh yeah, I wanted to see how that back mane works here. Okay, so I want to have her... Alright, actually I want to have it further forward here. And right at the last second, have it palm down. Do know I don't like spoilers, so if you guys are going to talk about that, I will not pay attention to chat until you're done. What's this be? I've seen the new episodes, but not the when I start hearing stuff about episodes that aren't aired yet, yeah, I won't pay attention to those. I haven't read anything related to, what do you call that? Future episodes or anything. Okay. I almost want to just completely wipe what her jiggles. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Her jiggles are stupid. They don't even make any sense. So up through here, I'm just gonna have it be. These are pulled back. I wonder if I should. Let's use a little different. Wow, you're. It's like an eye patch. I want to have the hair be this way and then pulled down, so that it looks like it's kind of following. At this point, I do. Right, and then this one will be like this. I have to be careful that it's not clipping the horn. Okay. That'll work. And then up through this point, I need to have it a little different. I'm going to go. I don't think there's like spoiler tags on here. It'd be nice if you could. Kind of like how it blacks my name. Okay, I'm gonna have it. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that works. Okay, then I have to have them kind of still bounce a little bit in reaction to. I should probably put a better base position for these. So this hair is going to be jammed up a little bit more. This hair should be a little closer. That maybe? Yeah, that works. Yeah, they probably should actually lag a little behind in there. What do you mean by into SFM? Like working in it in general, or just getting it? Because like I said before, it's a lot of it is just download it and push stuff around. That's how I learned most of what everything I know is through just trial and error. Don't like that clipping right there, but I think that I'm gonna have to just live with it. Otherwise, your hair looks pretty natural how it bounces and falls right now. Well, natural enough anyway. Yeah, to me, the best ways to learn are to, or at least early on, imitation. Find something that you like and just try to make it. That's one of my first things I did. Actually, I wonder if I still have the save file for it. I don't think I do. No, it's Gummy Party. That's what I named it. I don't even know if that's just gonna load. I don't know if I'd probably listen to some of Journey's OST, but I haven't listened to a lot of it. I love Final Fantasy music. I own, like, hell, if I go to my music folder here, instrumental, Final Fantasy. I own Piano Collections are 6, 7. These are purchased. I just downloaded them later, or on my PC. I own all the piano collections. 10, I own the soundtrack. 10, 2, I own the soundtrack. The vocal collection for it. 11, I own a couple for it. I love Final Fantasy music. Yeah, this one still works.
Afternoon? As in... Yes! As in this afternoon, this afternoon. Oh, man. We'd love to, but...
Because I ended up downloading the actual video for it. And so, and then just copying what the show did, like, as closely as I can.
Oh, man. We'd love to, but...
And I still think that it was pretty good, but it definitely could do some changes to it. Like, I don't even animate the mains.
This afternoon. Both of you? It's a big house. Look at the...
I still think this is some of the more disturbing shots from here.
Look at the time. Look at the time. We don't... Look at the time. We really better get going.
But no, I don't have Tactics music. No, so it's early on. I was doing a lot of imitation, like copying something that already existed.
Who are you hustling for? Harry? Harry? Yeah, I don't think you know him. That's strange. I know just about every pony around here. He's a bear. A bear? Yep, he's a bear, all right. He's a bear, all right. And
I remember this being a little bit more
get over to his house soon.
actiony, but even like them flying away, I was proud of some of those emotions. Considering they're all done from scratch, there was no cycles at the time.
Around here who lives in a house? It's really more of a cave. But he's fixed the place up so much it feels like a house.
I think the lifts aren't working right. Anyways, we got so the so I would recommend doing stuff like that first.
He's vacationing at the beach.
But I think that was like the first 3 or 4 videos were all just copies of stuff I ever did. So once you can learn to imitate and basically trace, you can it helps teach you some of the basics. You don't have to think of creatively. You don't have to think outside the box. All you have to do is create something that already exists. And in doing so, you learn how to use the software. Once you start getting more accustomed to it, where certain things become second nature, then you can start experimenting. It's just really hard to go out there and really start delving into and using the maximum amount of something, or like all that's the power it has, when you don't even really know what you're trying to do with it yet. So I think you have to go and kind of play with it. Oh, cool. I didn't know I could scrub it like that. See, I'm learning things every day. Oh, the default, like, say here in the shot, if I load up a model, here I have Twilight here, and I go and do a motion with it. So like, say I put the leg here and the wing here and her head here, the leg there. Okay, so we have Twilight doing some thing here. So, if I have these motions, if I go and hit default on the whole thing right now, well, actually let me deselect root, because root's way the hell out somewhere else. If I default now, yes, your whole model will go back to its default positions. That only works as long as you haven't closed the file yet. As soon as you go and close this save file, like say, I'm gonna save this, and then I'm just gonna. Oh, I didn't even close SFM, and it fixed the glitch. I'm gonna close. Come on. Now we're gonna go open that one again. because from what I can tell, the defaults aren't saved with the save file. So now we got Twilight back here. If I go now and try defaulting, it's going to black hole her. Because all of her defaults when you first spawn her are based on her spawned position. But when you save the file, close it, and reopen it, it defaults everything to 0. So if I hit default, it'll look the same as if I hit it with 0. Because that's what happens. I'm pretty sure that there is a way to set or change what that default position is. I just can't remember. I don't know if it's like on here. I remember seeing something about being able to set the default position. But I don't know. But oh, I thought it was these scales. That's what it is. These scalars right now are defaults. And I know if you remap slider ranges, I don't know if you can. Or do these have defaults? Yeah, those you can set them individual defaults. But if anybody knows how to actually forcibly change the default position for a model, it actually would come in handy. But really, if you want a default, that's why a lot of these shots. This one I already deleted it, but a lot of these shots, like this one, I bet you still haven't touched it yet. Yeah. I have a model called Base Twilight. That's just a model of somebody in the base position that they spawn in, so that I can copy paste from it. Because as soon as you copy something, like say Twilight on the ground here, if I copy all of Twilight here, I can just grab a part here and use the paste slider, and it will slowly paste to that position. That's kind of creepy too. But for like large changes to limbs, I can actually just go and grab, say her left or right front leg, and just paste that one leg, and then that will put that leg into the base position again. That's what I use. That's what I have those base models for. I use it a lot more for the keyframing part, though. Okay, well, if the leader of Steam Chat says that he's to be executed, well, I can't really fight that, so I guess that just sucks. So, it was nice knowing you. I'm gonna have to continue the breathing animation here, aren't I? Actually, that should be pretty easy. But for now, I think... Oh, I gotta do the ears. That's the only thing I gotta do in this shot. So... Wait, did the group hit over 100? Yeah, oh no. Come on, we get 2 more. Get 2 more. No, if he says that you're to be executed, yes, it was nice. Oh no, you still have 11 hours, so you can finish the stream. Okay, so the changes here are a little bit. Her head does move a little bit. So I do got to be a little careful how I copy this. Because her ears are not visible in the shot, though, right? No, so those don't matter. Technically, since her hair is down there, I do need to make it so that it follows with the ground. So this is going to be going down. Whatever else. A 12-hour live stream? Probably not. Only because after 3 to 4 hours, it sometimes starts to get burnt. I started hitting burnout. That's why I don't do 4-hour streams on Tuesday and Friday. I tend to cut it shorter on Tuesdays here. Doing an actual work stream like that is intensive. Normally on the weekends when I work, when I have the time to do something like that, I distract myself a lot. I'll go on browse the web a lot. I'll go browsing for music. I can't really do that on a stream. And also, my roommate here is behind me normally, and he'll be like talking or with other people and whatever, and so it would just be somebody else talking over, and not as much being as a distraction, but it would just be annoying for people having to listen to and pay attention and try to hear over other people. So I don't want to be an inconvenience to people like that. So that's why I don't plan to. If it comes around to a time in which it is a fairly convenient to do it, maybe, but that is a very big maybe. Not really 12 hours. I have done it like a 6 hour, where I kind of did like 3 or 4 hours, and then came back a little after an hour of break and did a little bit more. Did I hit 100 watt? Yay! Let's see. Where's this? Yay, 100! Congratulations to me and all of you, because you're all cool. Yay! And it's Snow Kitsune 69. That's a sex thing. So, yes. No, you're not leader of the Steam group. You're leader of the Steam chat. You are group player of the week, though. He is not. You will not take control. I think that there's a mutiny afoot. Alright, I'm gonna copy all of it but her head and the root. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna go to this shot and I'm going to go to all of it but root, blah blah. Skin, no. Face, no. And not head. That's kind of weird. Okay, because of this, I am going to actually copy Twilight. I want to try to get her back into this position, so I want to know what my base is. Let's do this one. Okay, I think you meant that, and you're trying to take over. That's not how this works. You will never take over. Okay, so let me get this fairly close. So this is going to be down here. Head turned up to here. The pony models. You know what? I should probably make like a group thread on here. whatever, where it has the information for stuff like that. I've been meaning to do that. It's something I can link people to. Alright, now where she catches her breath, so it's going to be all these off here too. I want to lock her head because I don't want her head to jump when I do this. I'm going to grab this bit, so I'm going to go look from here. Okay, so right here. I want to have this be almost a bigger breath. So where's pelvis, leg, chest 2, and lock legs. Okay. Now take chest to lock. 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 That's too much. Stuff that's moving. Oh, her tail. Forgot about that. Tail 1. Stop it. Oops. So I make it look like she's you know, suddenly you get surprised your breathing catches. Thank you, worse. Wait, did he change it? 6.5? We did have good times. I don't even know what you're doing that you're being threatened of death. That has to be pretty bad. Oh yeah, in regards to that Steam group, the reason that that exists is because it automatically will post events. So if you don't have an ability to, like, if you're on Twitter or whatever and you want to know when streams pop up, that will automatically at 6 o'clock when I do streams pop up and give you the event notification. So that's the whole purpose of the group, really. Yeah, Warhorse, funny. Both me and Warhorse made a picture on Saturday and then uploaded the time lapse of it on Sunday. I have to do the breathing in this part too. It's not as important here because she's blurred, but I do need to at least give some kind of... I'll probably just make it a little bit... They're not as strong anyway. I still think... I love doing the time lapses and stuff, but like, okay, I'll show you what my edited time lapse looks like. It isn't just record, be done. There is a lot of annoyances that or a lot of detail I put into those things. Alright. you could you could see where I cut constantly here. I was removing time gaps. Anytime I had an error message that popped up, some of these were like stupid amounts of things. Like for instance, here, what did I remove? Oh, the screen flickers here really quickly to a different shot, so I went and removed that so that it didn't flicker. You know, there's a lot of edits that go into this. There's a little, you know, all cuts for different reasons. And it took me like 4 hours to do it. Plus, I then do the little overlay text because people always ask me what the song name is. So that's what that is. Pop it up there. I have to find good audio for it. It takes me a long time to make these. The edits at the beginning and end. Oh god, it's so loud. So yeah. But it comes out better in the end. Just those little edits that are cut out throughout here saved 2 minutes on the video. So it's 2 minutes less of watch, or 2 minutes of stuff that is not needed to watch cut out. So why not? But I think it was like the. Do I still have that one saved? For it saved. That is the Friendship Magic. This one was horrible. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Oh no, that's just the music. That's fine then. Yeah, this one had so many cuts because I kept alt tabbing for reference images. So many cuts it doesn't even pop up correctly. So yeah, that one I don't want to do that one again. No, Vegas Pro might be easier to use, but I own the entire Adobe suite. If this thing would pop up. Whatever. But I mean, I legitimately can have copies of After Effects, Photoshop, Premiere, SpeedGrade, Flash there. Everything at this Adobe, every Adobe product, because of the Creative Cloud, I have ability to use. So it's not just about getting Vegas, it's the ability to use all of those different softwares. And SpeedGrade is amazing for color correction. After Effects is great for effects and compilations of image sequences. Premiere is awesome for editing a video file. And there's so many uses all the different pieces have, and having them together as one is what makes it powerful, not individuals. I guess I should do those ears now. These are going to be difficult. I don't know how I want to have her ears here. Like I can't really... Can I just fold them like this? So I kind of want to still make her sad ears. But I think pinning the ears back is technically something they have to put energy into. That could work. Yeah, I love the ability to, or the ears I think to work really well to a degree, but when you're trying to get them to pin back or something, they're such a bitch. That's why you don't see me doing the pinning back much. Okay, so here I want to have it swing a little forward and go into that. Technically it should go lower. Turn a little bit out there. Wow, this is a really long stream. It's already been 11 hours. Oh yeah, I guess technically she's falling that way, so they've got to go this way. Okay, it's a bit much, so I'm just going to round that out. Like I said before, if you're going to animate anything, do it like the ears here. Do it like it's more motion than you know you're going to need, because at least you can go back and just round it off or smooth it out. It's hard to go and tell it to make it more exaggerated. Actually, it's impossible to. So if you go too much, you have a larger range to work with. So if it's twice as strong as you need, well then half it. But if you need it twice as strong, you kind of have to like redo it. Yeah, so that's kind of like what here. Now it actually looks a lot better. But technically, I think this needs to drop down a bit more. Okay, I don't need your music playing. They are really floppy. It's taken me a long time to learn how to do stuff floppy like that, but since you can't naturally do floppy, engine doesn't do it. But oh my god, if you could do it right. And like how I did that to make it look floppy was I just like chose a small selection here to make it bounce one way. Then I went to the end point here, a little past here, and I made the rounded part of the next motion, the next bounce part, cross over into the center of the other one. See, this is the center of this one, and then it crosses over. Then the same thing here, from here, and then cross over again. That'll make it so that it's not just going and hitting one spot, stopping and turning around. It's actually helping smooth out the motion from the last bounce into the next one. And then say, well, I wouldn't go any further than that really, but then you just cross over like that, and then like that, and just keep doing it like that. And then that'll actually create a nice little smooth bouncy motion. Okay. Anthony is asking for forgiveness not to be executed. He was plotting against my demise as leader and saying I will perish. Should I let him go? What? How was he plotting against you? Plot. Was he like... I don't know how you plot to take over somebody's chat besides spamming. I feel like I have the power of a god right now. I choose who lives and who dies. In terms of your question of if man's opinion, a woman is there to hear it, is he still wrong? I'm gonna say yes, he is still wrong. Executive decision. I think that's looking good. I don't think I need to really change anything on that. I think it's gonna be one of those things of I'm gonna have to oh, I think I know one thing here. I think I want to have this out a little further. Actually, maybe not. No, I do not know how to draw with crap. Actually, okay, I will show you my amazing drawing talent. I still love that picture of that puppy. Look, I used to do the picture like blocky thing. Huh, okay, maybe not. That was back 4 pony carts. There's me. And that's what I'm Larson. Hello. Book signing that was in Minnesota here. It was just before that one. It was when my sister was doing art. Dead. It was before that one. Yeah, here it is. This is my amazing art skills. That is me drawing a pony. That is literally the best I can do. I'm actually surprised that I got an eye that looked like an eye. And the horn that actually does, that looks phallic. But it's pretty. And then, oh no, and I gotta go find it again. My sister decides to go and one up me and made that. So I think it's an improvement, but I can't tell. I think that this one might be better because of its originality. Maybe not anything to do with the horribleness of the pony. I do think that it should die, but at least it's pretty. Now it's pretty. She does pretty good art. That's her picture too. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to the animating thing. Because I feel that I am at least a little better at it. It is amazing detailed. Okay, so I'm going to say that the shot is done. Wait, let me make sure she's still timed with the audio. Okay. I think this one really, I don't need to do anything to. I spent a lot of time already kind of getting the eyes done because it sounded like it'd be fun to do. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna delete this. No, I'm gonna keep. This was to be. I learned a long time ago, don't delete. So I'll call the original Twilight. This is gonna bake. Because her jiggles kind of go crazy at the beginning here. And change the angle, the hair is fine. The one thing I don't like about this shot right now is that there's really nothing super pulling her out of the background here. She doesn't have any highlight, and I think I tried doing it and it just didn't work. Yeah, that is with the highlight. So yeah, I mean, without it, it just was dark. But I think with that blurred background, it should work fine. I just realized you can see the ground through her mouth here. Which is a little weird. But I really can't do anything about it. I am best drawer. Okay, back hair doesn't matter here. Tail doesn't matter here. So I'm going to say that one's done too. Look at that. The thing is, cleaning these shots is going to be an absolute dick. There's so much going on in these shots. Thankfully, because of how much is going on, I don't have to focus as much on them. But like here, I haven't even really done anything with Pinky. I still have to go back and like actually animate her. I keep forgetting about it. Friends. Friends. What is getting there? I thought I had almost said this shot was done too. I just don't think I animated the ears and stuff yet. No, I haven't, that's why. So I gotta still animate the ears. But I think even the back hair and everything is cleaned up. Friends. 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 Wow. Is that really how many lights I have in that shot? Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, it is. The pink lady is back. What the freaking hell? I have no idea what, just how it decides to make the pink and not pink. There we go. That's a true friend right there. Look at her. A true friend breaks her neck indeed. Friend. That doesn't look nice. I need to fix rainbow. I don't think I saved her doing the fall over thing. Oh, I still have Pinky doing her chop chop thing though. Alright, dual pink ace. That's kind of creepy. Just slightly off of each other, so only one of the eyes of the other one shows. Ah, Twilight! Hey, hey, hey! Though that actually is kind of Fluttershy, but... It's like she, like, spawns a Pinky out of a Pinky and attacks her with it. Pinky's not being cruel, she's making hugs. Look at, she comes glump for hug. And Fluttershy's like, oh shit, you just killed my friend. I can't give you nightmares. I can give you future nightmares. Unless you're like daydreaming. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the light to block off rarity. I forgot about that. My immensely complicated lighting setup for rarity. There's a... I froze the word there. This is how stupidly complex it makes some things. She's walking out of the dark here and into the light a bit. So I have another light that's popping up that just is there to light her when she comes out because this wasn't lighting her enough. So I blocked it off over here with had a light blocked off that's just lighting it so that when she comes over here it will get it. It's just too much effort. And this shot actually isn't done animating, that's why it's red. But almost done with this. I would have to really get working on this front part so I can actually work on it. I just haven't figured out yet if how I want to split it. And I've been working on anthology stuff more so than other stuff right now. But and I've said too in terms of like because I see Surya and Warhorse. I know some people post screenshots from the streams here. The only thing is that I don't mind if people post screenshots or even GIFs of stuff. But only thing is I don't ask is that, or I do ask, I guess, is I don't want to have I don't want a GIF to come out that looks just like this. You know, something that's an actual straight up from stuff I'm working on, or even just a screen cap from such. The stupid bits, whatever, or like if Pinky's over Twilight with the with doing whatever, that's completely separate from the stuff, then that's fine. I just don't want to have like straight up spoiler stuff floating around. That's beyond or past what I chosen to have up. If you want to put something up, you can ask me first. Anyways, so I know, sir. You've never done it, so I'm not worried about you. Otherwise, I know people like seeing progress, so I'm gonna play that because it is. This might crash actually part of the way through because my memory is maxing. It is max of what normally would be a 32-bit. That's 3300 something. What's going on? It's like stretching itself. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, it'll be. Well, I don't even know if they'll have it 100% done for BronyCon. there's an intro part that I don't think I'm gonna have done in time, but I should have this entire video mostly done with what you see here anyway. These parts are being swapped around, and I haven't figured out this exact part right here that. I'm not done with that part yet. I point out more flaws in my own stuff than other people do, trust me. You should always find your flaws and just embrace them as ways to improve. His frame rate is horrible. Final renders look maybe better. Some of these are pretty good frame rate because I cleaned out all the stuff. This one's bad because of all the lighting, but it should clean up right afterwards. Easier shots. Just gotta do that other frame. Actually, I need to probably do that next week. How to say? All that stuff throws timing off one. Piggy seemed like shorter than normal. Oh, okay. Princess of the what? I wanted a picture of the princesses together for... Oh, for the photo thing? Ow. I would want them actually looking like it was a photo because it's like a part of the that scene that works well to me is it like here is they're all bonding together in a photo, like showing a memory. That's what to me what I want to try to have. So I want to have them all like interacting and actually like touching. So touching. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I got so far. Yay! It's getting there. I want to have all of this green by the time within about 3 weeks, because then I have a week to try to render it out and get all the editing done. Because as of right now, since Everfree, I'm not going to be able to do anything unique for it. I want to actually just show this final part. So I have 3 weeks to actually get the full part done from this point. There. From this point to the end. Fully done. That's why it's been my focus. So then I'll have something to show. So that's what I'm looking at right now. So, and then also if that's fully rendered, then I can separate the file, delete the whole end part, and work with less RAM. So yeah, the regret though, I don't know if I'm gonna actually use that as a precursor on this one. I might use it for like a small bit of the scene build from, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually use it fully again. So, but yeah, that's how it's looking right now. But that is going to be, you can live until next stream. We will decide your fate then. So that's it for today. I need to eat. I'm hungry. And, oh, wait, you found something? Let me see. That could, the problem is they don't have, oh, let's see. Well, the only difficulty with that, for one, is that the frames are squarish. This is very wide. Also, I like how Spike's just thrown in the corner there. Is the dresses. Not everybody has the dresses. I don't know if I'm going to put cadence in there, though. I might, but I'm not. I think I got to think about it. But I kind of want something like that, but I think I was going to do something more related to her coronation. Or at least a celebration of some sort. Because as of right now, I don't want to do another one like this. So I don't know, I could do like a birthday picture. I'd probably move this one to that frame and use this one as for something else. But okay, Adam, we can talk about stuff. Yes, Everfree Northwest is convention in about a month. If you're going, me and Adam are going to be there, and we're doing a panel with Wyman, so that should be pretty cool. But anyways, yep, I'll be doing a stream again on Friday, like normal. The plans haven't changed, so I will see you guys then. Adam, if you want to talk, I'm gonna eat, and then like I'll let you know. Yes, he's free to go till next stream. Oh, for the next stream it's Friday. This coming Friday, so 3 days from now at 6 p.m. Central. So, if you want to know when, just join this little Steam group, and you get a little notification. That's pretty sweet. So, alright, yep. I'll see y'all later.